Good afternoon, grown folks. Good evening, it's evening. So, I missed day 9 of my recovery journey. I missed it because my pain was so flippin' intense that I was beside myself. I had therapy on Monday. Day 9 would have been Tuesday. Monday night, it was brutal. When I recorded day 8, the evening of, I felt it kicking in. Before I could even make it upstairs, I was crumbling. It was bad. Tuesday, horrible. I had been thankful that I did not have pain in my knees. I had pain in the back of my knee, just a lot of weakness and instability, pain in the back of my left knee, but a lot of weakness and instability, and some pain in the right knee. But my pain wasn't in my knee specifically, it was more my legs, right? Ciao. I spoke too soon on that one, to use the old adage. We are now at day 11, and I am just starting to feel a little bit of woosah. Even last night, I was calling God, please, Lord, help me. The pain, the discomfort, the tossing and turning, my legs, my knees, my back, just horrible. And what's so unfortunate is I went to the doctor today. I told them my back pain is outrageous. Both of my knees hurt. Do you know they put in my after visit summary that I only had acute pain in the left knee? That's not even accurate. Why do we have to deal with our pain being minimized at every turn? Why? Why is it that as a woman and as a Black woman, it has been my experience over and over and over again with many different doctors that my pain has been minimized? I have been looked at as if I didn't have the pain that I actually have. So much so that my sister friend, she is very uneasy with me returning to where I have my physical therapy. She's like, no, player, you need a new physical therapist. No. And I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm not against her logic, right? So I'm not sure if I shared this, but I did the leg press. It's a standing leg press, right? Where they do it where you use a percentage of your body weight. I am immobile most times. I can walk maybe 20, 30 feet without my crutches, very slow. During the day, at night, it's bad. So I keep my crutches near me because I just don't want to go backwards, right? When she set me up on the leg press, I had to say, no. Something wrong. There's too much. Too much. Oh, well, let me adjust it. Do you know, she said she was starting me out with 75% of my body weight. Excuse me? I'm no small fry. I'm healthy. not exactly what you call a big girl, but I'm healthy. I'm pleasantly plumped in some areas more than others, calling a spade a spade. I've gained more weight than I've ever gained because I haven't been able to be mobile like I like since June of 2023 when I slipped in the bathtub. There's no dancing or none of that. None of that. None of the things that keep you healthy and help you lose weight, right? Why would you use 75% of my body weight? After my evaluation, and all the things point to this woman is struggling. I came in telling you that my pain was like a 6. Why would you do that? Guess what I'm set to now? 40% of my body weight. So you were starting me off, like you're the professional, and you're starting me off at 75% of my body weight. When you see me needing to be wheeled in a wheelchair because it's so far from the door for me to walk. That makes me wonder, right? And we have to just be real. And my sister friend is there to be real. I'm trying to have grace and all the things. And she's like, no. I think you're trying to be too gracious. No, I think that she might have undercover motives and no, I don't like it at all. She even recommended that I have someone there with me to be like, no, that's too much for her. I'm very good at advocating for myself. I really am. I am also rather cynical. And so being self-aware, understanding my cynicism, I try to give grace. I try to go to grace first and say, okay, what would be a person's reason for doing this? Well, in the world we live in today, there could be a plethora of reasons why Miss Thing decided she was going to start me at 75% of my body weight. And I had to check that, right? But I noticed in the notes, I could say my pain is a 6 in my knees, a 7 in my back. And the notes say she came in at a 5. I don't understand. But I do understand this. When my sisters say it's exhausting having to prove or somehow show you're not malingering, right? When you say that you have something wrong. First of all, having fibromyalgia, I think it's just a catch-all phrase that you have pain that we don't understand, right? So then you get, well, maybe it's from fibromyalgia. Maybe it's but not just that. We've seen repeatedly how women were discharged from hospitals or ignored while in active labor. I've had the pleasure of birthing a child, 9 pounds, natural. Active labor is active labor. If you are a nurse in a hospital, you should be aware of what active labor looks like. You see, some people, like true story, when I had my daughter, and they told me when I went to the doctor, started 8 a.m. on the button. Pain was, ooh. My mother-in-law was here. I was like, Mom, call your son. Tell him this is it. So I had some cramps before. I was like, oh, I don't know. Today might be the day. My stomach's cramping. No. When active labor showed up, active labor showed up. I knew immediately this is different. Mom, call your son. Tell him he had just left at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Tell him it's time. It's time. Grab the bag. Let's go. They ain't even grabbed the bag, child. My husband put wheels on the car and got me to the hospital. But my point is, when I got there, I was anxious because I've known people to go to the hospital and they say, oh, well, you're only 1 or 2 centimeters, and send them home. And then they have to wait days or whatever. And so I was like, oh my God, no. When they told me I was only 1 centimeter and they put the monitor on me, I was scared. I was like, oh my gosh. She was like, what's wrong? I was like, you can't send me home like this. She was like, oh no, you're having your baby today. You're not going home. You're having your baby today. You are in active labor. I know what that feels like. To have someone minimize that. I could not imagine if someone minimized my pain when I was going through that. I came in, I was rushed up to the maternity suite. My midwife was called, like all the things. I was taken care of. I'm so thankful for that. I was taken care of. But these women that have been on television, and we've seen their stories because we now have cameras and we're seeing where people are mistreating our sisters. We have the highest rate of childbirth mortality rates over any other nationality. The highest rate. Why do you think that is? Because when something is wrong and we say something is wrong, we're not taken seriously. True story again. I got a phone call after getting home with my baby. They said, how are things going? It was a nurse. Things are going okay. I was like, I can't walk though. Like, it's very, very painful. What do you mean you can't walk? It's very, very painful to walk. She said, let me look at your file. She said, wait a minute. You had a big baby. Ooh, congratulations. You had a big baby, but you only had 3 stitches. I said, yeah, but I figured since I had such a big baby natural, that's why I feel like I feel. She said, no, ma'am, you need to get to the ER. Something's wrong. Turns out they told me you have a hematoma the size of your child. My child was 9 pounds. So I had a 9-pound hematoma? What? Again, I was taken care of, right? There are stories. My mom had a close friend that literally took her last breath on the delivery table as she was giving life to her baby boy. Judge Hatchett, her daughter-in-law, once she delivered, she was complaining of pain and problems and wasn't taken seriously. Wasn't taken seriously. She's no longer with us. She was young. She was athletic. She wasn't, she had no comorbidities or none of the things. She's no longer with us because they didn't take her seriously when she said, my stomach hurts. When she said, I'm bleeding heavy and all the things, right? This has to stop. Once I make my decision on if I'm going to stay with this physical therapist or not, or this organization or not, I will keep you posted. But the remarks of I have to find another way because I can't come and get you every time with your wheelchair, I got to figure it out because she can't be coming to get me every time. The emphasis was on every time. It's physical therapy. It's my hour. I could be with another patient. You shouldn't be. It's my hour. So maybe I need to go back to the places that, one, they do work with multiple patients, but you get more than an hour. So you could really get some stuff in. You know what I mean? Praying for discernment. Praying for discernment. I just wanted to come and share that your girl had a very, 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 very tough day 9. Day 9 took me back to closer to when the injury happened. It was just bad. Day 9 was bad. Day 8 overnight, day 9 and day 10 were bad. I go back to therapy tomorrow, y'all. Keep me in prayer. I am chronicling this journey. I do believe that we overcome by the power of our testimony. Someone can be encouraged by this. Someone can know that despite how you feel, one, you don't have to look it. I look a little rough. These curls, they just think they ain't been curling. It's a little annoying, but that's another Jerry Springer. But you don't have to look like you feel. And there is light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not a train. It's not a train. It's not a Mack truck. It's God. He's at the end of the tunnel saying, come on, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Keep coming. Judge Lynn told us this. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. I'm going to keep coming, and you should too. Don't give up. Faint not, my brothers and sisters. Your breakthrough is near, and so is mine. My breakthrough is near. I know it. I feel it. I shared my little glimmer of a just God smiling, saying, "Don't play me small, baby. Don't play me small. Anything you ask, if I abide in you and you abide in me, you can ask anything. You can ask anything of me." I just asked God to let the mailman come before I went upstairs because I was in pain. Like that. He said, "Nothing, my child. That's all." No, it's not all. So I stack my prayers with God, but I also spend time with him. I talk to him. I pray to him. I revere him. I fear him. Some of y'all don't fear God enough for me. Because y'all do what y'all want to do. It's all about you. I'm going to do me. I'm going to feel me. All the things, right? Not at this stage in my life. I have prayers in. My husband needs a kidney transplant. I am begging God for healing. I'm not even begging. I'm petitioning God for healing. I'm petitioning God to allow me to walk again unassisted. I'm petitioning God to allow me to dance again. My aunt died at 104, I believe she was, but she was an avid line dancer, and that's my family's thing. We love to line dance. I want to dance again. I want to dance with my husband again. I want a home where everything is on the same level. These steps are not it. My husband needs double knee replacements. All the acrobats, the backflips, and the athletics, double knee replacements. In addition to a kidney transplant, he needs his knees replaced. I have bilateral ACL tears. Can y'all understand what we're going through over here? It's rough with all these darn steps. Steps outside, steps inside. God has that ranch rambler for me, for us, or a split level with just like 3 steps. I could do that on my butt if I have to. God has that for us. He does. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I trust them. Keep following. I promise I'll share. I promise I will. That's it for me for tonight. I just wanted to let y'all know what happened to day 9. May God bless and keep you. May heaven smile upon you. Be kind to someone. Be kind to everyone. Be kind to someone intentionally. Give someone privilege today. Someone that looks like you or me. Got me? Be kind to someone. You may never know what someone else is going through. Create a wonderful day. God bless. Peace, y'all.